Sending data. So, all right, it's working, it seems. Okay, this is Anne-Marie McCormack. Today it is the 28th of September. Oracle card messages for the day and weekly forecasts. So join us, okay? So if you've joined us, type a message in the box. If you're on one of my group pages, the best thing to do, I would think, is to go over to Anne-Marie McCormack Psychic Medium page. Alternatively, if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit notify when we go live, do all of that, okay? Ring the bell, everything like that on YouTube. On Facebook, hit the notify when I go live, hit the subscribe or follow the page, and like the post. There's a lot of people that just don't like the post. If you don't like the post, I don't seem to see your comments in the thread. So please like the post as well as commenting, and then I will probably see your comments better. So we've got a few with us already, so let's say some good mornings. So good morning, Karen. How's Palatka today? I hope you didn't get too much weather from that hurricane last week. Pensacola got it pretty bad. I was speaking to Kim yesterday and she said it was really bad up there in Pensacola, and there's a lot of cleanup needs to be done, and one of the bridges is out. So thankfully it didn't hit us in Central Florida. Gail says hello. Brenda says good day. Amanda says hello from Michigan. Carol says good morning. Gail says any messages from my mum, please. Okay, now we know the rules on here. If you want a message, like and share the post as a watch party on your own page. Invite your friends to join us, start a watch party, because we do need more subscribers to the channel. So put a comment in the box. Like I said, I don't always see everybody's comments, and some people who think that they're page likers aren't page likers. So it won't show up that you're a sharer unless you're a page liker and you like the page and you like the post, and then you can put a comment in the post, okay? And that's how it works. And messages are done after I've given the forecast for the week to see what's coming up. I see Karen is on YouTube. Yay for Karen. And everybody else so far that has put a comment in is off Facebook. Katie says good morning from Florida. Brenda says liked and shared. Gail says shared. Don't forget to put like on that comment thing, okay? And then I'll show up on your news feed, and don't forget to put notify when we go live. Nikki says shared. Oh, Nikki says, yeah. What does Nikki say? Nikki says hello. Hello, Nikki. Gail says shared. Brenda says shared. Okay, Kim Gray is there. We're getting everybody coming on board now. We're getting lots of people coming on board. So don't forget to like this post and share it as a watch party to your page. And that way we'll get more people over to see what it is for the week. And even if they don't come to my page to see what the messages are for the week and to see what the energy is for the week, they'll see it on your page. So you're doing a public service, aren't you? You're liking and sharing it. So how was your weekend, everybody? Did you manage to get out and spend some time in nature? Carol says that she shared. Okay. So we'll see what comes as time goes by. We will see. Now, I had a lazy weekend this weekend. I wasn't feeling great. So I just kind of did nothing, which is unusual for me. Just laid around, was lazy, and did not a thing. So how about that? Anne-Marie being lazy. Happens once in a while. Doesn't happen often, but it does happen once in a while. So we all need those lazy days. But if you manage to get out in nature, don't forget to post your pictures for your special message. Okay. Right, so let's talk about the energy for the week. So as I was meditating this morning about the energy for the week, it was like goodbye old, hello new. That was the big message I got, which was goodbye old, hello new. So how many of you have been trying to get something sorted, something done? How many of you have been trying to get something something different happening in your life. How many of you feel like your feet have been in mud and you'll be getting nowhere fast? Well, if that's the case, this is the week when things will change. Hello, Katie. Katie says that she's liked and shared. I did get your picture, Katie, as well, so I will be getting another message for you. Gail, I've got you down for a message because you've liked and shared, I know. Okay. So these are the messages for the week. This is the energy for the week. Then I'm going to ask you to pick a pile. I've got the piles laid out, and then I'll do individual messages. Okay, so eyes down. So it's goodbye to the old, hello to the new. So what is it that you're looking for? What is it that you're looking to change? Have your feet been in mud? Do you feel like you've been getting nowhere fast? Because this is the time when things should start moving. You should feel that you can break free of old confines. So anything that you feel that has been holding you back should just kind of melt away. Because it's the perfect timing to get things done. There's never been a better timing to start something new. So if you want to do a new healthy eating plan, if you want to do a new job, if you want to do a good spring clean, do you want to bring some new energy into your life in any way, shape or form, this is the week. I don't know what the planets say. I haven't talked to Cherie about the planets. I really should. But this is what Spirit is telling me about the week. Okay? So it's a great time to adopt new habits. It's a great time when you're trying to stop a habit. The best thing to do is to replace it with something else. It's like years ago when I stopped smoking. Every time I wanted a cigarette, I drank a half a glass of water. Sometimes I would drink a full glass of water because I decided that my craving was for water and not for a cigarette. And I used to carry an amethyst with me all the time in my hands, and that helped. Somebody says, this is exactly where I'm in the midst of great change and new beginnings. Yay, good for you. I don't know what your name is because you're obviously joining us from one of our Facebook groups. So please put your name in that. So I'm so glad that you're in the middle of big changes. Okay. So have faith in yourself. You've got the courage. You've got the know-how. You can get this job done. You can do it with love, with grace, with ease. I have every confidence in you. You got this covered. Okay. It's a week where wishes can come true. Yeah, all our wishes can come true. A special dream could materialize out of nowhere this week, and you could find yourself being the recipient of something really, really good. So do not give up. Sometimes we're a lot further towards what we want than what we actually think that they are. Hi, Nina. Okay, I'm glad you're in a midst of change. All right, Karen says she's liked and shared. Okay, Karen, you've liked and shared as well. Right, so we're in the midst of doing something new. Doors are going to open where we've really struggled to push them open. Doors are definitely going to open. Don't give up. Do not give up. You're almost there, okay? Don't take yourself for granted. Give yourself a pat on the back. Tell yourself that you are so pleased with yourself, that you are so proud of yourself, that you've come so far. Okay, so look back a couple of years ago to see where you were then and see where you are now. And don't forget, we're all coping with this COVID-19 thing at the same time. So anybody that hasn't gained 50 pounds during COVID-19 or hasn't had a crash and burn is doing absolutely amazing. Okay, somebody says looking good, Anne. Thank you, whoever that is. I need a name because I don't know you're in one of the Facebook groups. So come over to the Psychic Medium page. I'll put your name on the page. Okay, put your name in the comment. Make time to do your quirky hobbies as well. So if you wanted to do something different, if you wanted to take up a new hobby, make time for that this week. Because again, it's an ideal time to start something new. And the one thing that you've got to watch out for this week is don't get caught up in other people's drama. Because sometimes other people's drama comes to trip us up so that we take the focus off what we want to do. We take the eye off the ball and we end up running to their rescue when they really don't want to be rescued. They're quite happy with the drama. So do not get involved in somebody else's drama this week, okay? Make sure you're full focus. It's Brian, LOL. Hello, Brian. I guess I should have guessed it was Brian. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. If you're in the UK, good afternoon. If you're in Florida, good morning. If you're in Australia, good evening. Okay. Kim says, would really love a card reading, lovely. Okay. You have to like and share the post. You have to be a page liker and you have to continue being a page liker and share it as a watch party, please, on your own page. Only share it to groups if you have permission to share it in that group, if it's a like-minded group. Okay. So doors are opening for you. Make time to get on with your work. Make time to get on with interesting hobbies. Don't get caught up in other people's drama. So that is the energy of the week. Oh, good morning, Kathy. You're on YouTube as well. Yay. Okay. So, perfect timing. Have faith in yourself. Doors are open. Feet are coming out of mud. We're moving. Hey, Gail is from South Australia. What time is it where you are, Gail? Yeah, let us know what the time is where you are. Okay. Do things that inspire you. Do things that's going to make a difference. Do things that you want to do, okay? And that will make a huge difference for you this week. So that's the energy of the week. These are the cards that I chose. I did, here we go. On the left, we've got pile A with a piece of azurite. Now, azurite is all about activating your third eye. It's also about getting your power, about validation, about you being able to do the things that you want to do. It's a really powerful stone. It's not a common stone, azurite. Sometimes we often find it in combinations with malachite, which just adds to the strength of it. But today, I just felt driven to put a piece of azurite on pile A, and I guess we'll find out why. In the centre pile, I put a rose quartz. So, wonder what that message is there for. So, don't forget to pick the one that jumps out to you. And in this third pile here, C, I put a piece of ruby. I got the power. Ruby's all about getting the power, channeling your power, being your own powerful self. Oh, it's 8:45 where Gail is. Yay. Okay. So it's not too late in South Australia. All right. So, nice. So we've got Kathy Smith says that she liked and shared as well. So I'll put Kathy on the list. Okay. Right. So far for likers and sharers, I've got sharers on the post. I've got Brenda, Gail, Nikki, Carol, Katie, Karen and Kathy. That's what I've got so far. Right. So pick a pile because this will tell us. Don't forget, it's a moving and shaking week. This will tell us what your energy is in connection with that. And then those who've liked and shared the post will get a special message. Okay, so pile A. This is pile A. Let's see what we have for pile A. Interesting. This is what we have for pile A. You can see these cards here. That's pile A. Right. So let me just go on those cards once at a time. Well, when we look at them, you know, if you're thinking about buying the cards, you can get them on Amazon.com. You can get them from all good metaphysical stores in USA and Canada, or crystal shops or bookshops or that kind of thing. And in Europe, if you want them, get them from me. Send me a message, okay? They're $22.95. This is pile A. What's pile A about? Well, we've got Archangel Michael, cut the cords. We've got the bridge and we've got the power. So when you're looking at cards intuitively, you look at them all and you think, what does that look like? Looks really good, doesn't it? Looks really, really good. So let's dissect this pile A one at a time, shall we? So the first card, 11, is cut the cords. And cut the cords is all about letting go of that which does not serve us. Deciding not to get caught up in other people's dramas. Now remember, that was part of the message of the week. So we can ask Archangel Michael, and we can use a crystal, or we can even use a wooden spoon. If you don't have a wooden knife or a double terminated point crystal, you could use a wooden spoon. This is a Vogel crystal. This is a super duper all singing, all dancing crystal with 12-sided points and all of that. It's one of my babies. It's amazing. You can see all kinds of things when you look into this baby. I love it. So we're going to ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords. So we're going to say, Archangel Michael, cut all negative cords that have attached themselves. And you go around your body with your crystal or your wooden knife or your wooden spoon. Say, Archangel, over your head, under your feet, around the back of you, okay? Archangel Michael, please use your mighty sword and cut all negative cords or bonds or ties that have attached themselves to me advertently or inadvertently. And what you mean by that, those that you brought on yourself and those that others have just placed on you. So we want them all gone. We want Archangel Michael to replace those cords with ones filled with strength, courage, love, light, joy, abundance, fulfillment, um, anything positive that you can actually think of, anything that you're looking for. You can say, hey, let's just fill it with anticipation, hope, faith, laughter, love, new beginnings. Just replace all those negative chords with things like that, and that's great. Okay, so there you go. There's the first pile A. So that's the first card. Cut the cord. Let's get rid of the crap. Let's get rid of the crap out of the way so we can have that new beginning this week. We can have start something new. We can let go of the old. We can let go of other people's drama, and we can just be moving forward with love, with grace, with ease. So the second card in this was the bridge card. Now the bridge, when you look at the bridge, the lady's crossing the bridge, isn't she? She's going from one place to the next. How does she get there? How does she get from where she is now to where she wants to be? Well, something she's got to realise, or he's got to realise, it's not about winning or losing life. It's how we play the game, isn't it? It's understanding not to take things too personal and to learn to let go of the things that have hurt us, you know. And while we're walking across the bridge and it looks like we don't have a care in the world, be mindful of what has happened in the past so that history doesn't repeat itself, but don't let it dominate your life. Move forward, trust your gut, go forward, okay? Because the bridge is all about that. It's about, you know, using what you've learned in the past, keeping that wisdom close to your chest, but yet moving forward with joy in your heart. So we've got Archangel Michael cutting the cords, we've got moving forward with wisdom and joy in your heart. And with the bridge, it's like let hope, love, and guide the way for you. Let it guide the way. You know, don't be fearful. Don't be thinking fearful thoughts. Just think loving thoughts. Just think, you know what? That was then. This is now. I'm doing so much better. I can do great this week. I'm going for it. And just go for it, okay? So, that's the second card for pile A. And the third card for pile A is this one. And it's like, I got the power. I got the power. And what that means is celebrate your powerful self. Know that you're a powerful being. Know that you're one in 100 million. There's nobody else on the planet like you. You are a one-off. You could do some magical, amazing things. You just set your mind to do it. And look at her going. She's just cutting the crap. She's cutting the cord. She's getting through everything. She's got everything at her command. And this is saying that you know now that you've got the power and that you can go for it. And you will be heard and you will make progress. And this is what this week is all about for you, okay? So that is pile A. So I am very happy for pile A's. Let's have a look at pile B. All right. Oh, good. Hi, Diane from Manchester. Okay, here's pile B. So pile B is the one in the centre. And this is the one that had the rose quartz on it. So we've just done the pile A. So let's do the pile B now. Okay. So the pile B. These are the cards that came out for pile B. Winter, Phoenix, Balance. Okay, so let's see what we feel that the meaning is on that. And don't forget, when you're looking at a card, you've got to stare at the cards. You've got to let your intuition open up. And if you want to buy the cards, they are available from Amazon. Or if you want a private reading, I'm still available. Just go to sixsenseconnection.com and click on a consultation and you can make a booking to see me. This first card out for the centre pile, which is pile B, is winter. So what does that mean? It means that you feel like you've been getting nowhere fast. You've been trying very hard. Your feet have been in mud. And remember, that was the energy for the week as well, wasn't it? Where you feel like you're getting nowhere fast and your feet have been in mud. And no matter what you do, you don't seem to be able to make progress. This is the week. This is the week to say, okay, winter, I accept you. I accept I haven't been able to get anywhere fast. I accept I haven't been able to do anything. I accept that I've had some rest time and I should have been curling up with a good book and a glass of wine. I accept all those things, okay? But now it's time, because the eagle's flying above. The eagle is saying, you've got the knowledge, you've got the wisdom. The wolf isn't at the door. The wolf is at the bottom of the yard. Okay, so that means that we don't have to be too careful of the wolves, because the wolves aren't that close. But that has been the background. That has been your life for a few months now, where you feel like you've been getting nowhere fast. Okay. The second card in this is the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So what does that mean? That means that you've had a horrendous time. This means that it's been very hard for you, and that you've had a big major life change, and that it's taken you some time to come to terms with it, get to grips with it, and get over it. Well, the good news is that you are now rising from the ashes. The phoenix is rising, and you're going to reinvent yourself better, faster, happier, stronger, with better opportunities, with more tolerance of yourself and of others, and more self-acceptance, because you have to learn to be your authentic self. And sometimes things come to you that really knock you right off your socks. They knock you right off your stride, so that you learn how to appreciate yourself, how to appreciate who you are, where you are, and how far you have come. Okay, so that's the phoenix rising from the ashes. Justice card, that's the third card. Okay, so what could we want justice for? Well, we might have to sign some legal documents. I mean, that's all about justice, isn't it? But I also feel in this situation it's about finding balance. I feel that we're more to do with finding balance within ourselves, so we're not going from one extreme to the other. We're not going from happy or sad or glad to mad. We've actually found that perfect balance. So this is the week for you to find that perfect balance within yourself, and not take things too personally, and not get yourself too upset. So again, that goes along with the flavour of the week, which is you can do anything. You can get there. It is your time. It is your time to shine. So shine. Okay. Now let's look at the third card. The third pile. The third pile had the ruby on it. The ruby's all about getting your power. Okay, so if you pick pile C, the third pile, one on the far right, these are your cards for this week in connection with having a fresh start and doing something new. The first card is Heartlight. Okay, what does it mean about your Heartlight? What it means is connect with the divine. Take time to connect. Take time to turn on that connection from your source. Now, people say to you, well, how do you do that? How do you tune in? Well, here's a very quick way to tune in. If you just close your eyes and you just breathe in very slowly for the count of 5, and I don't mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a real 5 seconds. And if you're not sure what that is, you can always go 1001, 1002. So you close your eyes and you breathe in. You imagine taking in all this beautiful white light from there, and you're going 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. And while you're doing this, you could put your right hand on your heart, okay, on your heart chakra, because that's where your connection is to the divine. Now, some people go like this, go, no, 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 no. If you're in the States, we're not pledging allegiance, because that's what we do. We're not pledging it to anybody. The heart is in between your boobies, just a little bit lower, slightly to the left, okay? So that's where you put your hand, all right? And then if you do that 3 to 5 times, you will have found that you've connected in. Once you've connected in, then what you need to do is you need to say to yourself, okay, this is good. This is good. I'm going to be okay. I'm connected in with the source. So please, angels, tell me what it is that you want to tell me. I'm all ears and I'm all yours, and I'm ready to receive. So make sure that you're ready to receive your angel messages. The second card, because this falls in with the second card, and it's like the angels have got you back. The angels have your back. The angels want to be with you every step of the way. They will be with you. They want to bring you love. They want to bring you light. They want to bring you joy. So whatever it is that you feel that you're getting a bit stuck with and you need help with, you can say, angels, please help me now. Please show me the way forward regarding my new job. Please show me the way forward regarding making my relationship better. Please show me the way forward regarding healing the relationship with my daughter, my son, my spouse, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my mother, my sister, my brother, my best friend, whoever it is, or whatever it is. Or please show me the way forward to a new job that will fulfill all my needs. I have an excellent job. Thank you, angels. You always say it like it is. You say it like you want it to be. You don't imply any kind of like. You say it like you want it to be. Okay? So, and when their angels are there, accept that you've got divine intervention. Divine intervention is working for you because the angels are there with you. And then the third card in this group, in this pile C, was this card here, which is all about new beginnings. So we've got new beginnings, heaven sent, blessed by angels. So whoever picked pile C, it's like, oh, they're with you. Spirit is with you. The angels are with you today, and they'll be with you all week, and they will help you with your fresh start, with your new beginnings. They'll help guide you gently along the way, because heaven is sending you some incredible energy this week so that you can get moving, get going in the right direction, and don't lose the momentum, because it's all there for you. Okay, so that's what I have for you for the piles. And now we're going to go to the messages. So if you've liked and shared my page, or you've liked and shared the post, and you've done it as a watch party on your own page, then now is the time for you to get your message. So here we go. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see. Well, Karen liked and shared on YouTube. So we'll do Karen's first. Okay, so where's Karen's message? So let me get a message for Karen. Oh, and I'm doing the readings from my Six Sense Connection Oracle cards, and they won an award from Coalition of Visionary Resources, and they were the gold winner in the divination section for the best new divination product in 2020. If you are a mind, body, soul professional in any capacity, if you're an author, a jewelry maker, if you do music, if you're an artist, if you're a reader, if you're a healer, go to covr.org, which is covr.org, and look about the membership details, because it's a type of place that you should be joining, okay? And it's worldwide. So there are membership benefits, and I am a member of COVR, and we have the awards every year, and you don't have to be a member to enter them. All right. So here we go. Here's a message for Karen. We're doing Karen from Palatka first. We're doing her message first. Whoops. Karen, we've got the angels for you. I've got the angels again. So this is a double down for you. So do know that your angels have got your back. Do know that whatever you've been trying to do, because this is the card that came out for you, Karen. Do know that don't doubt yourself. Move forward. Know that the angels have got you covered every step of the way. Do know that being your full self, being your authentic self, exploring life, living life to the fullest is exactly what your angels want you to do, okay? So don't have any doubts. No self-doubts, Karen. Just move forward with love, with grace, and with ease, okay? Right, so that was Karen's message. All right, so now we're looking for Brenda. We're looking for a message for Brenda. Going in order now. Okay, Miss Brenda. Okay, Miss Brenda. We've got the imagination card for you today. This is interesting. So when we look at the imagination card, we look at using our imagination. We look at being in it, using our intuition, using our imagination to come up with stuff. So the angels are asking you this week to come up with stuff, to come up with ways and things that you can get things done. Let's get creative, okay? You need to get creative. You need to get things done, okay? And think about it. Trains, planes, automobiles, none of them would have been invented if people had not used their imagination. So please use your imagination, okay? and let it roam to wonderful imaginary places. See what you can come up with, because the imagination is the precursor to inspiration. When we're in inspiration, we're inspired, which means that we're being guided by spirit and we're intuitively being inspired to do the things that we need to do. So please use your imagination this week. Okay, right. So here we go. Let's see who else I've got here. Okay. Right, so that was Brenda. So now we're going to Gail from South Australia. Okay, Miss Gail. Let's see. And Tammy, Tammy says that she's liked and shared. Now, last week when I looked, Tammy, you hadn't liked the page. So make sure you like the page. Okay, make sure you like the post, because it won't register for me that you've liked and shared. So you might come here often, and I know you come here often, but make sure that you're a page liker and that you're a page follower, okay? And that goes the same for everybody that wants a message, right? And I see that you've liked and shared again, Tammy. It says that. Somebody says, starting to use your deck, it's beautiful. Oh, that's very nice, but I don't know who it is. So tell me your name, okay? Right? Oh, and Tammy says, still from Osage, Iowa. So what happened? I thought you was moving last week, Tammy. Okay. And Karen says, perfect, her message. Brenda says, will do. Gail says, me please. I have you on my list, Gail. In fact, I have you. This is coming up for your message now. So here we go. Here's Gail's message from Australia. Oh, Gail, this is the forgiveness card that you came up with. This is what has come up for you. So the forgiveness card is a very important card, because what it talks about, whoops, wrong card. What it talks about, and you're probably a psychic empath as well. That's probably why I pulled that one. So make sure you go on YouTube and you pull up my video on Sixth Sense Connection about 11 signs that you're a psychic empath, because you're probably one of them too, Gail. That's probably why I hit on that card by mistake. So the forgiveness card is all about letting yourself off the hook, Gail. So there's something that's gone on that you still blame yourself for. Understand that this was part of your journey. Understand that some things are destined to happen. It's up to us to decide how we're going to get around them. And any reaction that we have at the time is based on what our knowledge is at the time. So we can all say we could go back and do things differently, couldn't we? There's lots of things I could tell you if I had advanced knowledge on, I would go back and do things differently, because I don't get advanced knowledge on fated things either. I walk blindly into it just like everybody else. But we can all beat ourselves up for saying, if I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Well, it was what it was. So now you have to let yourself off the hook so that you can give yourself permission to move forward, because resenting yourself over things isn't helping. That's like swallowing a bitter pill every single day about that. So every time it comes up, it brings unhappy memories for you. And when it brings those unhappy memories up for you, I want you to say, I did my best at the time. If it happened today, I would do things differently, but thank God it's not going to happen today. I forgive myself. I forgive everybody involved. I especially forgive myself for not seeing that coming, okay? Because forgiveness, like you say, let yourself off the hook so that it no longer rents space then in your head. You have permission to move forward with love, with grace, with ease. And sometimes we have to say to spirit, we have to say to our lost loved ones, please forgive me, I'm sorry. And the message you'll get back is, you've already been forgiven. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And that's quite often the message I hear when people are asking their spirit family for forgiveness. It's they have forgiven you. They have. So don't worry about that, okay? Right. Tammy says she's on the right page now. Am I on the list? I don't know, Nikki. I can't check it during a broadcast. But when you go to the top of the page, make sure that you like it and that you follow it and that you've liked the post, okay? Angela says that she's liked and shared. So that was Gail's message. So we're going to go on to Nikki's message now. Moving by Wednesday this week. Good for you, Tammy. Gail says, yes, I am. I don't know what that was about. Oh, maybe she's a page liker. 1236. Oh, that's about your message, isn't it? Forgive yourself, Gail. Forgive yourself. Sherry Jenkins says that she liked and shared. Gail says, my sisters don't talk to me since my mum died because I was there, they weren't. Forgive them. Forgive them. And you know what? They've probably got resentment because they weren't there themselves, and that's not your fault. That's their fault, okay? So don't worry about that. But you know what? Sometimes it's best just to send them love. If you can just ask your angels, just say, hey, angels, can you talk to my sister's angels, please? Can you ask them to soften their heart regarding this? Could you please ask their angels to help my sisters see the truth regarding my mum's passing and their absence during her passing, okay? Right? Because their reaction, Gail says, more about them than it does about you. So just please forgive yourself, okay? And, you know, perhaps your mum couldn't have passed if they were there. Perhaps you just felt safe passing when you were there. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so that's your message, Gail. Okay, it was a long one for Gail. Right, here's Nikki's message. Let's see what we've got for Miss Nikki. Oh, Nikki, we've got justice for you. This is the justice card. So we need for you to find balance. So this is the card that you picked up. Now this was also part of pile C. You remember when we were doing the piles? So what you're needing to do, as far as this is concerned, is you're needing to do things this week that bring balance. So where are you in excess? Are you working too hard? Have you got one of your habits that's out of order? You're too much on Facebook, you're too much on your video games, wherever it is that you're doing too much of, pull it back, okay? Don't do too much. This is the week to find balance. Okay, Nikki? That's your message for this week. Make sure that you're finding balance, even though it's a great time to move forward. All right. So now we have Carol's message. Let's see what we have for Carol. Okay. Oops. Jumping out at me, Carol. Oh, I love this card. This is one of my favourite cards. These are from the Anne-Marie McCormack Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards deck. And this is the card that Carol, that jumped out for Carol. And I love this card. This is one of my favourites because it's your wishes. It's all your hopes and dreams and your wishes. So a special dream, a special wish should be granted for you this week, Carol. So if you don't know what that is, if you want to make a wish, now is the time to make a wish. Now is the time to just close your eyes and just wish for whatever your heart desires. And just say, angels, please fulfill this for me this week. And then get out of your own way and watch for it coming through. Okay? So there we go. So that's Carol's. So now we're on to Katie. Okay, Miss Katie. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, all right. Katie. Come on, message for Katie, Spirit. Oh, right. This is your message for this week. This is getting with the groove because you picked the Soul Dance card. See? So this is all about getting in your groove and going with the flow and just relaxing and dancing to that music. So like I said, you've got everything with love, grace and ease. You've got stuff that's just going to happen exactly the right way for you, and it's just going to fall into place. What you've got to do is get out of your own way, and the best way to get out of your own way is have good music on in the background, Katha, because that seems to be what you need to do. So to stop obsessive thoughts, to stop thinking about why you can't, just to get in the flow, just start playing that music that you love, the upbeat music, because you cannot think shitty thoughts about yourself while you're listening to good upbeat music. Okay, so there's Kathy's. Yay. Okay, so now we're on for a message for Brian, because he shared in the group. Okay, so here we go. Here's Brian's message. Let's see what we get for him. Oh, it's a time to begin again, Brian. You picked the phoenix rising from the ashes. So it's a really good week for you to decide what works in your life, what doesn't work for you in your life, and start a fresh start. There's lots of things that's gone on in your life that haven't gone to plan, but now is the time to make plans. Now is the time to be better, stronger, leaner, funnier, happier. It's a great time to begin again. So you got the phoenix rising from the ashes, and you will come back stronger, and you will be absolutely amazing. So enjoy your week. Okay, so that was Brian's message. So now we're on to Tammy. Let's see what we have for Miss Tammy. Okay, Miss Tammy. Oh, okay, Tammy, it's time to spring into action. We got the spring card for you, which is about springing into action. Sometimes it means a season, and sometimes it means it's time to get into action. So get the help that you need this week, Tammy. And it's time to take advantage of things. There's an opening for you. Get through the opening. Okay, things are opening up. Get through, get on, because spring is springing, and this is a great time to take advantage of new opportunities. So make sure you take advantage of those new opportunities. All right, okay. So that's Tammy's message. Now, who else have I got here? I've got who else have I got here that liked and shared? Let me go back. Gail says thank you. Tracy Scott. Tracy Kate says she liked and shared. Nikki says thank you. Facebook user says thank you so much. I know what you're saying. That's Brian. Kathy says yay. Gail says my sisters don't talk to me. Sherry Jenkins. Yeah, where was the angel? I'm looking for Angel. Was it Angela? Oh, it was Angela. Angela, I'm calling you Angel today. All right, here's a message for Angela. Okay, Angela Campbell Wright. Here's your message. Oh, Angela, this is a very thing message, because what we've got for you is we've got the intuition card. So maybe you're not listening to it enough. Maybe you're not trusting it enough. Your intuition comes from your gut. It doesn't come from your head. Your five senses come from your head. Sight, sound, smell, touch, hear. That all comes from your head. Okay, that comes from your physical brain. And your intuition comes from your spiritual brain. Your spiritual brain is in your heart center. We have two brains, folks. We have one that deals with the everyday world, and we have a spiritual brain, one that we brought with us into this lifetime. It's in our gut. It connects us to all that there is. It connects us to the divine. It connects us to spirit. It connects us to all that is. So that is your spiritual brain. So please learn to trust your intuition. Your intuition is not wrong. And you know it's your intuition and not your imagination, because your intuition never talks bad about you, never talks down to you, never talks shit about you. It's your imagination that does that, or your ego. So your intuition seeks to inspire you and uplift you. So make sure you listen to that this week, Angela, because your angels are trying to talk to you directly. They're trying to get you on track. They're trying to keep you on track. So listen to your angels this week, Angela. Okay, right, now it's Sherry's message. Let's go for Sherry. I got to quicken my pace up. Okay, Miss Sherry. Okay, right, we've got divine guidance for you. So very similar message, really. Divine guidance. Divine guidance is kind of like when we pray for something, it implies that something is lacking in our lives. Nothing lacking. Everything we want is available to us. We just have to know the code of how to ask for it. So here's a secret. Listen up, Sherry. You have to say, thank you for giving me a new job. Thank you for giving me more money in the bank. Thank you for giving me more happiness. Thank you for bringing more love into my life. Thank you for the wonderful best friend that I have. You have to say it like it is, like you want it. You can't say, oh, can you get me a best friend, please? Or could you get me a new husband, please? Or I need this, I need that, I need this. Whenever you say I need, it doesn't work. You say, thank you for bringing the right soulmate into my life. Thank you for bringing the right work opportunity into my life. Thank you for bringing the right opportunities for financial abundance. Okay, thank you for bringing them to me now. Okay, so that's the difference between when people go, the law of attraction, it don't work. Well, it does, because some people are very powerful prayers. And look, this lady's praying, but you've got to pray it right. You've got to say it right, you've got to pray it right, and that's how you're going to materialize it. So that's the message for you this week, Sherry. Okay, now here's a message for Tracy Kate. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can see anybody else. And if I don't see you, perhaps you're not on the right page. I don't know. Perhaps you've not liked it properly. Get on YouTube. I see everybody on YouTube. So don't forget to like and subscribe to Sixth Sense Connection on YouTube. Okay, I see everybody's message on there fine. The ones in the groups I don't see so good, but I do see them on Anne-Marie McCormack's Psychic Medium page, because that's where I'm broadcasting from. Okay, so here's Tracy's message. Ooh, now I like this one, Tracy. Kate Scott. So this is the card that Spirit picked for you, and it's a soulmate card. So look at this one. Doesn't he look delicious? He does. So this is about your soulmate. So are you looking for your soul mate? Meaning, are you looking for parts of yourself? Or have you already figured out how to put yourself together? Because that's part of this equation too. Or are you actually with your soulmate? Soulmates can be everybody from best friends to wonderful pets to just to people that we just click with. And it also can be the person that we share our lives with. So who do you share your life with? If you're sharing your life with somebody already that's very special to you, Tracy, make sure to make this person feel appreciated, loved, respected and wanted this week. Maybe you've been too busy. Maybe you haven't been sparing enough time for them, because that card can also mean this too. So make some time for romance, okay? Right, so if you're already with them, make time for romance, make time to tell them it's special. If you haven't met anybody yet that fits that criteria, then make sure that you accept all your invitations, because it's going to be there, okay? It's going to be there. All right. So that's all I have time for today, folks. I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow, but I know for sure I'm going to be on Friday on this time. I've not worked out the bugs in the new system. The system's working a bit better, but I want to change my system slightly, so it depends how long it takes for me to change that up tomorrow as to when I will be on tomorrow. But thank you so much. Love and blessings for an awesome week. Thanks for watching. Take care now.